This is Tuscaloosa, Alabama. Welcome to Bryant-Denny Stadium, home of the Crimson Tide. This place is charged up and ready for a big game today. And this is something really special and uncommon. A 1 versus 2 this early in the season. Only college football can produce something like this. As we'll see the #1 team in the country, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on the second-ranked team, the Alabama Crimson Tide. 3A Sports College Football. I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. Buckeyes will kick this away to start us off. He's going to try for a return from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Tackle at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? And on the carry, he's heading left. Finding some room at the 25. He's tackled short of the 30, but that's good enough for a first down.
Chris, I don't know. There's just something about that Bama uniform. When they run the football, it just feels right. It's a combination of having those big offensive linemen, a really physical approach at the line of scrimmage, and backs that are able to pick up first downs like that right there. Beautiful play.
First down here for this offense. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. He's going to take off here. Gets loose, able to scramble for a solid gain.
Chris, I love the patience here by the quarterback. He's waiting for something to happen downfield, but it's not there. Then you see the athletic ability to be able to pick up some good yards.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Breaking free at midfield. Hard running through a tackle. It's a huge gain down to the 16 in one play. They've suddenly become a threat to score.
Well, you can just feel the home crowd standing on their feet when this running back had a chance to start to accelerate downfield. They know exactly what this guy is capable of doing, and that he can flat out go. He took off on that one.
Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Looking for the tight end, and it's caught.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody. It allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. A pop pass on the jet sweep. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
Crucial. Third down coming up in the red zone. Can he keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? Snags a quick throw. They make the stop just short of the first. Looks like inches to go, and now 4th down. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. But it's incomplete. The defense makes a huge 4th down stop.
Interesting call here early, showing that they're coming in with an aggressive mindset, but they come up short of the 1st down.
And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2. The Buckeyes hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. The pocket breaking down. And he just throws it away there. Safe move. Had nobody open. It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. He's moving out of the pocket. And the junior quarterback shows his toughness, keeps this drive moving.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the 1st down marker is, picking up the 1st down.
Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Lets it fly to the wideout. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down.
Boy, what a throw and catch again by the Ohio State Buckeye offense. You think about how Ohio State has been able to really grow over the years. Go back and think about Chris Carter back in the 80s and Joey Galloway in the 90s. And, of course, most recently with Garrett Wilson and Chris Olave, Jackson Smith and Jigba. So many great receivers, and it's been fun to watch this young man today.
Give it to the back again. Getting close to midfield now. They bring him down to the 47.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this 3rd down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
Solid gain in the running play. 3rd down now. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Defense is coming after him. The scramble doesn't get there. That's going to bring up 4th down. The ball near midfield. No punting team. The offense is going for it. 4th down. He's throwing for it. He's got it, and that is enough for a 1st down. They've got him, but they convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going.
Boy, the defense is in the right coverage here. It looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on 4th down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and a receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a 1st down.
Testing the defense with a throw downfield. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. And he's run out after a big gain. The offense will be set up with a 1st down and goal.
That's the end of the 1st quarter. And after 1, we're scoreless.
Here we go. An exciting start to the quarter as the offense sets up with a 1st and goal. And the quarterback keeps it here. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Man, oh man, was the defense ready for this play. The quarterback just searching for anywhere to go, looking for daylight, but couldn't find anywhere to go in the keeper.
2nd down, we're going to throw it. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Brought down at the 7. The completion moves him closer to the goal line.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Offense moving backwards here, a long way from the goal line now. On 3rd and goal, he's going to try to throw for it. Gets rid of it on the move. Pass falls incomplete, but there's a flag. Will it keep the drive alive? The officials make the easy call. Quarterback was well past line of scrimmage before throwing the ball. The coach is not feeling the field goal attempt. They're going for it on 4th and goal here. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. And they can't complete it. It's a turnover on downs. Defense stepping up there.
Oh, my gosh. A drop pass here on this 4th down play. Everything was perfect. The execution is there. The route is nice. The ball is on the money. All he has to do is catch it, and it's a 1st down, and he drops it. This one could come back to haunt.
Receivers are bunched together. Moving past the 25. Breaks free down the left side. End zone ahead. The 20. Crosses the 10. Touchdown. Tied. Just ran away from the defense.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Lining up to try the extra point. PAT makes it 7-0. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And a misfire there on the kickoff as it goes out of bounds. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Taking a shot here. There's a wide open receiver, complete. That's a big gain across midfield all the way to the opponent's 35.
Boy, another great throw and catch here by the Buckeyes, and it just makes you think back how far this offense has come from the days of being known of 3 yards in a cloud of dust to now being one of the more efficient passing offenses in the country. Year after year, you go back to Cardale Jones and J.T. Barrett, all the way back to Troy Smith, and most recently with C.J. Stroud and Justin Fields. Just another great quarterback who we're watching here today for the Buckeyes.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Trying to create outside the pocket now. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a 1st down.
This is just a great job of understanding situational awareness by this quarterback. Nobody's open downfield, so instead he decides to buy a little bit of time by scrambling, gets out of the pocket, and he gets to the sticks and just gets the 1st down.
Buckeyes will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. It's a shotgun run call. They stop him, but it's a 1st down.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the 1st down, but he got it.
The Buckeyes will line up on 1st and 10. Offense switches it up here, looking to throw the ball now. Looking to the end zone. And he scores. Touchdown, Buckeyes. Now the all-important extra point. And it's up and good.
The extra point is good. That ties the game.
Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over.
Tide will take over. 1st and 10.
Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. They punch it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop him. And he lofts one deep over the middle. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. And he's got some open field ahead. The 30. And look at the return after the interception. Sets the offense up in good shape.
Well, your best player's got to make big plays in these kind of moments, and that's what happened right here with this defensive back. The offense in a tie game in the red zone, looking at points, and instead, the defense with the interception. In a tie game, their offense now has the ball.
Second down after that previous play. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Chris, the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
The Buckeyes looking to finish the drive here. It's 1st and goal. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman.
The offense that time just trying to get the ball out in the perimeter, trying to find some space to be able to get their speed into. Pretty good job by the defense slowing them down.
So just 1 for 3 on red zone trips so far. They come up on 2nd and goal. Trying for the end zone, running it right up the gut. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State. Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all, Kurt.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. If they want to cut into this lead before halftime, they have to work quickly now. And the back now goes in motion. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Catch made all the way down inside the 35. No stopping and takes it all the way. Touchdown, Bama.
Perfect time. Great read, puts the ball where his man can make a play on it, and they're an extra point away from tying this game up.
Oh, he missed it. It's no good. They still trail by a point.
That keeps the score. Ohio State 14.
Kickoff team on the field getting set now.
Number 17 set to kick this one away.
And the fair catch signaled for and taken. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. Trying to build on this lead before halftime. They got off to a slow start, but they've gotten it going here in the second quarter. Cannot escape that ferocious pass rush. It's a sack. Buckeyes come up to the line in a hurry-up. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. He's moving out of the pocket. He's got a lot of time. Now sends this one deep to the right. They finally make the tackle, but the defense gashed by that big gainer.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
The offense really clicking here. Receiver looks it in. It's complete.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated and get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. He's running out of time here. The defense gets him, but it's a first down. Shows you how dangerous he can be scrambling.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
Pressure is coming. Able to get the pass away, but took a hit that time. Here's the second down play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Looking right, this one caught. They bring him down after a short gain there. An important third down conversion coming here in the red zone. Shotgun formation here on third down. Looking to the end zone, and it's picked off in the end zone. They can't slow him down. He'll be taken down, but after a good return.
When you get this close to the end zone, you've got to be able to come away with points, at the very least, a field goal. They've got to be scratching their heads and hoping that in the second half, this play right here doesn't come back to bite them.
So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. You'd be a surprise if they took a risk here with the final seconds of the first half, backed up near their own end zone. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Second down play coming up. Tailback takes the handoff again. Breaks a tackle into the clear. Tackle made on the play at the 29-yard line.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Looking to throw it on first down. Escapes the pocket. Trying to get the throw off. And he just throws that one away. Took a big shot, but avoids the sack.
Well, sometimes an answer for an offensive coordinator against a good pass rush is to move the launching point. Move the quarterback from one spot to another to affect the rhythm of the pass rush. That's not having any kind of impact at all on this defense. They're getting after this quarterback no matter where he is. They do a good job of it right here.
Looks like one more play here before halftime. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior. And now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down, just to get everybody on the same page. Looks like the final play of the half coming up. He slings this one deep down the left side. And the pass falls incomplete. No time left on the first half clock. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
14, Alabama, 13.
Now they get set to kick it away.
17, set to kick this one away.
Returner decides to fair catch this. Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. Off the play fake on first down. He lets it go on the move. Catch made, a lot of space now. And they keep the drive going. It's a first down to the 46.
Boy, what a big-time play here by this wide receiver. You know, sometimes, Chris, I wonder if Woody Hayes would be enjoying this modern passing attack from his Buckeyes. And I like to think that winning would outweigh any concerns he may have about that ball being in the air so often.
One play already to the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Breaks loose at the 40. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. They trust the left side of that offensive line and come up with a huge play on the ground.
Yeah, your favorite, Chris, there. The old pin and pull there to the left side. Great blocking on the left side, able to create a great push. Nice crease in the back, found that with the vision and picks up some big yards for that first down.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Down he goes, a sack.
The defender did not bite on the fake at all. They were in pass rush mode the entire time.
Play action fake, looking to throw. And the pass rush has got him again, back-to-back sacks.
I like the call here, but you can't run long, developing play-action passes like that if the offensive line is not going to give the quarterback time to throw.
After consecutive losses, he needed a miracle here on 3rd and a mile. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Hit just as he throws the ball. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on 3rd down.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. 3rd down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
Here's a shot toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
Touchdown, Ohio State.
And they'll set up with a PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away.
21, Alabama, 13.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. He's tackled at the 10. Not good field position to start the drive. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. On first down, it's play action. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Defense makes the stop after the completion. Made the catch, but he was surrounded for not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
The back's got it. And they'll stop him short of the line to gain. Alabama comes up to the line quickly. Can he make it to the marker? Powers through. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches to go. This is a game-defining gamble. Coach going for it this close to his own end zone. Trying for a 4th down completion. Can't connect downfield, incomplete, and a turnover on downs.
It's just not a smart decision, in my opinion, here to go for it on 4th down. And, Chris, I know we're kind of in this era now of analytics and when to go for it, when not to. People are aggressive by nature, but to go for it inside your own 20-yard line, the defense lined up, did what they had to do. They get the ball, and now look at the field position that they have.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Oh, the pass is picked off. Not much of a return, but the pick ends the scoring threat and sets the offense up at the 33.
What a play by the defense. Really, the only way they can get back into this game is to create a turnover. They get an interception, and they're in business.
Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. Last time out there, they got stopped on 4th down, but it didn't cost him anything. Let's see what the mindset is here. They get him to the ground about the 18-yard line. Offense operating at high tempo now, no huddle. And the same runner's got it again. Finds room at the 30. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. Ball carrier running through tackles. Finally goes out of bounds after gobbling up big yardage on that run.
And this guy is as fast as there is in college football, and it's so much fun to watch him when he gets out in space with room to go. And you just know the home crowd is loving this.
Alabama now operating in the red zone. Ball handed off. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up. No huddle now for the offense. Toss play to the outside. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Loses 2. Brings up 3rd down.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. That's a design quarterback keeper. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Loss of 2. Now a 4th down.
Head coach stays aggressive after failing on the last 2 4th down attempts. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Bringing pressure. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a 4th down stop.
Chris, I like the call here going for it on 4th down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that 1st down marker is and run that route a yard or 2 beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the 1st down. Instead, the defense comes up with a stop and they get the ball back.
Kickoff team out there to boot it away after giving up the safety. And here's the fair catch by the return man. Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. And there's the handoff. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What's an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well do you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Fires it to the wideout. And it's incomplete. He just missed his target, overthrowing it.
That ball just seemed to sail on him. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. And he's going to float this one to the right side. He's got it near the end zone. And he scores. Touchdown, Alabama.
That's what makes this guy so dangerous as a wide receiver. He can catch the ball underneath, shake and bake and go by you, or use his speed to get around you and make a big play like this for a touchdown.
And the PAT makes it a 1-point lead. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. Return begins inside the 10. Man, he's brought down after a solid effort on that return. And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. The last possession ended in a dreaded red zone interception. Let's see if they can bounce back from that costly error. Looks to the left, and it's complete. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
Just another great example, Chris, of an Ohio State quarterback and receiver combination being so dangerous. You think about it, over the last 8 or 10 years, I think Ohio State has been as consistent as anybody when it comes to the passing game and the efficiency that comes with it.
Easy throw to a wide-open receiver downfield. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Quick throw to the left. And that one is incomplete. They tried a deep ball with time running out in the third quarter, but it doesn't work.
Ohio State, 21.
Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Looking to throw it again. It's an out route. The catch made.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And he throws his 3rd interception of the day. He goes down, but snags the ball and gives this defense a takeaway.
Well, it looks like somebody did a great job of to get ready for this football game. It's his 2nd interception in this game so far. Obviously, reviewed the tape, is locked in on his fundamentals. That's a big-time player making big-time plays.
Handoff running right. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6.
Man, just complimentary football, really, in a nutshell. They get this football back thanks to their own defense, creating that turnover. working with the lead like this, really it's all but over. Now the offense is just thinking about running the football and working that clock.
Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Caught in the flat by the running back. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a first down.
Hey, it's a game, but you get the sense.
Coming up.
It's wanted a little bit more from that play.
So let's see what they like here on third. This is Tuscaloosa, Alabama. Welcome to Bryant-Denny Stadium, home of the Crimson Tide. This place is charged up and ready for a big game today. This is something rare and special. A #1 versus #2 early in the season. Who's going to get the inside track, the early jump on that national championship chase? As we'll see the #1 team in the country, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on the second-ranked team, the Alabama Crimson Tide. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. This one will be fair caught. Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. They give the running back a touch in the pass game. Catch me over the middle. The Buckeyes will come to the line to run the hurry up. They look to throw it here on second down. And now the ball comes out. A disastrous play from the start. Offense recovers the fumble, maintains possession.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks, when they decide to pull the ball down and run, they've got to protect it. He left it out away from his body exposed, and it got knocked away. He's very fortunate he had a teammate who was able to get on top of it.
So on the opening drive, they're backed up here now, 3rd and 9. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Breaks clear, end zone ahead. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Well, perfectly thrown football here, and this quarterback's got to be fired up. That's his first passing touchdown of the season. Here's the first of hopefully many more for this young man.
Here's the point after attempt. And it's 7-0 after the BAT.
That makes the score Ohio State 7, Alabama 0.
Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Motion now from the tight end. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Gets some space around the 30. Tackle made after a big gain.
Outstanding blocking on the left side of that offensive line. That's really what opened up this play. They did their job, and you can see the results. You burst open and get a big gain on the ground. If I were them, I'd keep going to that side and see how much more success they can have.
Makes a quick grab. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
I think think it's important to kind of let your quarterback get into a rhythm early in the game. Sure, you'd love to see the big gains, but plays like this allow the quarterback to get settled into the game, find his rhythm, and then he can make the bigger plays later on.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And here's the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Boy, this defense is strong up front. Linebackers are flying downhill, able to make plays against this run game. Now they get this offense to another third down. Now you pressure that quarterback and try to build on the lead.
The offense facing a tough conversion here. 3rd and long from the 42. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up 4th down.
Chris, they come up with the incompletion, but I like the idea of stretching the defense. You can do so much to help out with your short to intermediate passing game, even affect the running game by making those safeties aware that you're willing to take a shot downfield.
Oh, a big decision here very early. They're going to go for it on their own side of the 50 in the first possession. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge 4th down stop.
Chris, how about this? The offensive coordinator decides to run the quarterback on a design run to try to catch the defense napping, but the defense was not having it at all. Waiting for that play to be run, comes up with a nice stop to get the ball back.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Finds an open target on the left side. They bring him down to the 27. This offense really threatening now.
Nice throw and catch here for the Buckeyes. And you know, Chris, it's hard to think of a time when Ohio State didn't have an efficient and prolific quarterback under center.
It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. He's escaping the pocket now. And he'll wisely throw that one away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure. Just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. He'll try a pass here. Catch made on the right side. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
They're able to get a short gain to make this 3rd down a little bit more manageable. But it is 3rd and long. So this offensive line's got to be ready, do a good job of communicating, and pick up any potential blitzes here on 3rd and long.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Running out of football, knocked loose in the backfield. The offense recovers the fumble. The Buckeyes looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. He's moving out of the pocket now, and he'll loft it to the end zone. They make the tackle, but he easily gets first down yardage, and the drive keeps going.
Chris, here on 4th down, I thought they might be a little bit more conservative, but give them credit. They take a shot downfield and hit it for the first down and much, much more.
And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Well, they try the middle, but stuff for no gain. 2nd and goal. Look at this. They come out in a 5-wide formation. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly. They've been stopped on 3rd down twice in the red zone already, and they find the end zone this time. As a design quarterback keeper. He'll make it into the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
With the extra point, the lead is 14.
That makes the score Ohio State 14, Alabama 0.
Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. Returner looking to make a play here. Coverage team brings down the returner.
14, and your Alabama Crimson Tide will take over 1st and 10.
Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. The last time they went forward on 4th down, didn't get it, and it ended up costing them 6 points, and they bounced back here. Takes the handoff, and he'll head left. Minimal gain brought down short of the marker.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Play action fake, looking to throw. Lofting it toward the left sideline. And the ball is picked off. Going the other way, can they stop him? So a great return following the pick. They're finally able to get him down.
Chris, it feels like to me the offense is being really cautious. The defenders are just sitting back there almost playing backyard football, knowing the offense is being a little bit more conservative. Eyes on the football, stepped in front of it, and makes the pick.
And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Buckeyes come to the line in a hurry up. They'll hand it off. Breaks the tackle. Now he's got room to run. They make the tackle, but that's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 34.
You know, Chris, what a great run here. You think about Ohio State, you think lately about those NFL-ready wide receivers, but we all know it starts with their running games, all those great backs they've had over the years.
Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. Pass ball is incomplete, but there is a flag on the play. We'll check that out. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State.
You put 5 wide receivers into a formation that puts so much pressure on the defense. Do you have enough guys that can cover? Quarterback does such a good job of finding the weakness and exploiting it.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more.
That makes the score Ohio State 21, Alabama 0.
The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. The defense able to bring him down to wrap up the first period of play.
That's the end of the first quarter. Ohio State 21, Alabama 0.
Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play.
3:25.
Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. And we're able to tackle the ball carrier there.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Off play action, he's looking to throw, and he lofts it toward the sideline. And it's caught way downfield inside the 35. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Crimson Tide.
That's taking advantage of a matchup there, Chris, by the quarterback finding his receiver. He puts the ball up in the air where he can make a play on it. They come up with that touchdown.
PAT is good, makes the score 21-7. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And here's the return from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far, but they keep it going. First down. They're going to throw the football. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. Tackle made after a solid gain. Will spot the ball for 31. The Buckeyes will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up. Play action here on first down. Down goes the quarterback. It's a sack. This pass rush has been a problem. Another sack sets up second and long.
Well, that's the kind of play right there that this defense has been looking for. Maybe that'll spark them because, let's face it, this game has not gone the way they had hoped. But a play like that sometimes can create some momentum and change the complexion of the football game.
Offense facing third down after the incompletion. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. He's looking to scramble. Breaking free at the 35. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Well, here's a quarterback that just takes control for himself. Picking up some nice yards when nothing else is there. This guy's a real threat.
The Buckeyes pick up enough yards to move the sticks. Off the play fake, looking to throw. The pass is caught, but they rule him out of bounds, so it's incomplete.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
So second down after the incompletion. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. The pickup is 6, makes it third down and 4.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Offense trying to move into scoring position if they can convert third and short here from the 50. And he'll set up to throw. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. He's got a receiver wide open here. Touchdown, Buckeyes. Made the defense look slow that time. And now they'll set up for the point after. And the extra point makes it a 3-touchdown lead.
That makes the score Ohio State 28, Alabama
Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen. But that's good coverage there. Here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. They've got him. Defense comes up with a sack.
I love to see defenses be aggressive. They dial up the heat on this play, brought the linebacker on the blitz, and they get to the quarterback.
2nd and long from the 14. You snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. The pass rush closing in. And the protection breaks down again. Back-to-back sacks.
What a play here by this defensive line. You can get so caught up in the flashy offense of Ohio State in recent years. But let's not forget, they still play defense in the shoe and have such great history and tradition with that defensive line play.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Receiver in motion now. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Looks downfield and connects with a wide open wide receiver. Brought down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks. Alabama comes up with the line quickly.
That's a big first down for this offense, and it's not been a great day so far, but maybe this play can get them going. And keep this in mind, Chris, because they started the game with the possession, they will not get to start the second half on offense, so they need points right here.
So we reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense trying to get something going here and cut into this lead before halftime. Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And it's incomplete, just out of reach. A little too much on that throw. Important 2nd down play coming up. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Catch made across the middle by the running back. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the mark, inches away. That completion sets up a 3rd down play. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
Oof, the risk of throwing on 3rd and short. Lots of second guessing going over on that sideline about that play call. You got to wonder if they're going to go for it anyway on 4th down, but what will be the play call?
They went for it and failed on 4th down earlier. Let's see if they fare better here. Tackle inside the 40, and it's good enough for a 1st down. No huddle here for the offense. First down, looking to throw the ball. Quarterback looking to scramble. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play, bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Nowhere to go. The ball knocked loose. Defense has got the football.
I think that's on the quarterback and the offensive line. They were breathing down this quarterback's neck before he could even recognize that they were there, and they were able to knock it loose.
Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. They've got to be pleased with their performance here in the first half. Let's see if they just play it cautious and get to the break. Got him. He's sacked.
There's a nice sack by this defense, something that they've been looking for. They've been on their heels. Football game. That time they were able to get after the quarterback and bring him down. Let's see if that can provide a bit of a spark. See if they can get a little bit of momentum going their way.
Protection a serious issue. Another sack makes it 2nd and long. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. The pocket breaking down. Using his legs here. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide. Buckeyes will crank up the tempo. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. He's going for a big play downfield. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime.
Timeout, Ohio State.
So on 1st down, the field goal unit will come out there trying to get 3 points before the half. The attempt from 47 yards. And that one is no good. That miss leaves us with a 21-point game.
That's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown at the very least. 3 points, but instead, he shanks it.
One more play before they head to the locker room. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Rifles this football to the left. They can't come up with it there, and that's going to do it. Time runs out in the first half. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Buckeyes will kick this away to begin the second half. And the returner elects to fair catch it, no return. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. First play of the second half, they keep it on the ground.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Looking for his big tight end. He's got it for a big gain. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
You know, plays like this are what Alabama offense is all about. They run the football, and then they're efficient within their passing game. Think about it. They won a couple national championships with Greg McElroy and A.J. McCarron by just being efficient and playing smart at the position and being a great complement to that running game in the defense.
That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Handoff from the shotgun. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Picks up the first, looking for more. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
And the defense wraps him up.
That's just not a whole lot of options here for this quarterback on the RPO. The defense, give them credit. They did a nice job of sniffing it out. I'd be surprised if the quarterback is second-guessing that decision of giving it to the back instead of pulling that and either running it himself or maybe making a nice throw.
We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. It into the end zone. Touchdown, tied. That's a crucial score. Let's see if they can build momentum and complete this comeback.
Well, I know they're still trailing, but that score is a great first step in trying to break down this lead. You don't want to leave it all to the 4th quarter when the pressure really intensifies and you have limited time.
And now here comes the point after attempt.
For the extra point.
The extra point is good. Still a 2-touchdown deficit, 28-14.
Ohio State 28, Alabama 14.
Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Return starts from inside the 5. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team.
Ohio State offense will take over. 1st and
10. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. They need something out of this possession. The last time they settled for a field goal attempt, but then they missed it. Just trying to get rid of it. Throws the ball away, but not before taking a hit.
Well, this quarterback's having one of those games you just dreamed about. A lot of yards and a lot of touchdown passes. And in fact, he had open receivers again for another big play. The defense finally got pressure on him, or I think it would have been potentially another touchdown.
So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. On the run here, taking a deep shot. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Now, the defense better be aggressive here themselves. Clearly, we're seeing an approach by this offense that they're going to attack downfield. Probably saw something in the first half that they could take advantage of. They come out early and try to hit it for a big one.
Hold on a second. The replay official has signaled that he wants to have another look at this play. So after taking a closer look, the officials will overturn that previous ruling. Here's a 1st and 10 play. There's the handoff. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. The Buckeyes looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Handoff here from the shotgun. That's a strong stiff arm.
Running back, football carry. Gain of 10. It's 3rd down.
Offense facing 3rd and short, approaching midfield. Can they convert here, or will they face a tough 4th down decision? Quarterback escapes the pocket. The pass fall incomplete on the scramble attempt. Good coverage there.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here, 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes. Just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
The ball near midfield. The offense going to go for it on 4th down. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. This time a completion. They've got him, but that completion good enough for 1st down yardage.
This crowd is trying to make a difference in this football game and cheering on their defense, and that play right there will make everybody take a seat. What a great job of converting here.
Looking to scramble. Nothing open downfield, so we'll just throw it away.
Man, I like this play. I mean, not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
2nd down after the incompletion. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down.
Man, you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Defense is coming after him. Eludes the rush. On the run, he'll let it go.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on 3rd down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big 4th down coming up.
4th and 10 after 3 straight incompletions. Can they connect this time? From the gun, he looks for an open man. Trying to extend the play. Looking to throw it deep. Downfield and incomplete. A 4th down stop.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this 4th down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
We'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. That stings for the offense. Penalty will cost him 10 yards. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Offense will keep it on the ground here. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
Now it's second down here.
Let's go.
Offense looking to throw the ball. And he lofts it toward the left sideline. He grabs it inside the 20. Touchdown, Bama. And the comeback continues.
Oh, this is how you start to get rolling. That's 2 touchdowns so far, and the more he gets fed, the more often he's going to cash in.
Kicking team out for the PAT try. PAT up and good. We get a little bit closer. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. They're returning from inside the 10-yard line. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. Last possession, they went for it on 4th down, but got stoned. Let's see what they can do this time. Stop after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back. Pass is incomplete. He caught it, but couldn't get his feet down.
And his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
Using that challenge, a smart move by the head coach as the officials overturn the previous ruling on the field. So ball at the 30. This is a manageable 3rd down play for the offense. Can they pick up the first on the ground? Buckeyes look to keep this drive moving.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big 3rd down, know what you need to do, get the first down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get that much closer to securing a victory.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. On the run, going to heave it downfield. And he's got it down there inside the 35.
Near the 32. First down for the offense. That's the end of the 3rd quarter. With the score, Ohio State 28, Alabama 21.
So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Now I like the run play here, and offensively at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
Looking to pass here on second down. He's running out of time here. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Well, defense does a nice job of pressuring the quarterback. I'll tell you what, that's a heck of an effort by this guy just to be able to get back close to the line of scrimmage.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Hit as he released it. Picked off, a crucial turnover. Can he take it all the way? Now the 40. Inside the 20. At the 10. Touchdown, Alabama. And the defense adds 6 from the interception return. That is a game-changing play by this defense.
Oh, game-changing. The momentum now is on their side. They've got confidence that they can finish this game off and get a win. If they do, we're going to remember this play right here.
Kicking team on now for the extra point. And the PAT is up and good, and we are all tied here in the final quarter. Now they get set to kick it away. Looks like the returner will try and field this one. Returner brought down. Sets up the next drive.
Oh, man. In situations like that, just take a fair catch or a touchback. Now you've hurt your offense by giving them poor field position.
Comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. They moved the ball in the last possession, but a devastating end of the drive, a pick 6. Can they recover from that right now?
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
Interesting play call here. 3rd and short inside their own 20. They want to get this drive going, or a punt could give the opponents excellent field position. Stopped short of the 25, but it's enough to move the sticks.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes him block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Receiver makes the catch. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
I understand the concept of bringing the blitz, and you hope that it gets home. But if you don't, you leave your corner in man-to-man situation against this wide receiver. That is a tough ask for this corner, and he's going to lose that battle more often than not.
Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. Delay of game penalty will cost the offense 5. The Buckeyes are on the move here. And he drops back in the gun. Using his legs on the scramble. The pass is caught and heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
Boy, Chris, great timing here with the quarterback against that zone defense, waiting just at the right time to deliver it into that window to pick up a nice gain.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. From the shotgun, handoff inside. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
The defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Now it's 3rd and long for this offense. Football right at midfield. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Fires it to his target. Oh, and it's intercepted. A critical late mistake here. Not much on the return there, but the takeaway will set up the offense at the 38.
Oh, Chris, you're in the 4th quarter. It's a tie game, and you throw an interception. Oh, my goodness. I know it's obvious, but you just got to take care of the football. It's that simple. Now their opportunity to take the lead is lost, and everything is flipped in the other direction.
Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. And now the handoff. And he's stopped after gaining 4 yards. So 2nd and 6.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. And the clock stops now for the 2-minute warning as we head into the dramatic finish of this game. Second down play coming up for this offense. Here's the handoff. Tackle up near midfield at the 48. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. Running play called on 3rd and short. Brought down to the 46, good enough for a first down.
This is a great toss play for the first down. One of the things I love about this play is you get the ball to the back's hands. Now you allow him to see the defense, kind of stretch the defense out, and then get north and south and pick up a first down.
Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. He'll hand it off. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. Second down after that previous play. Now here's the toss play. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
I know the toss play begins with a guy taking the snap and turns around and flips it to the runner. But where the real intrigue is can they set the edge as an offense? Whether it's an offensive tackle, a tight end in that same direction to where they want to run the ball. Because if they can do that, you get the result that you want just like this. If you don't, oftentimes the play is blown up right at the line of scrimmage.
Moves the ball to the 35, and another first down.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
Now they'll run it on the toss. Running with purpose. In the clear at the 25. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Chris, you got to be able to tackle better than that. Not only that, the missed tackles, he gets out of bounds to stop the clock. These are the fundamentals of the game, these missed tackles that could cost them a football game.
You're pounding away with the running game. It's 1st and 10. Here comes the handoff. The junior able to bring him down quickly. And a timeout taken now by the defense. 15 seconds to play.
Positive yards at this point in the game are always important, especially now that you're starting to get well within the range of a field goal to take the lead. But if I'm this offensive coordinator and quarterback, I'm thinking about a touchdown here late in the game.
Reverse. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down. And they stop the clock with a timeout, 9 seconds remaining. Solid gain on the running play. 3rd down now. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. And a timeout stops the clock with just 7 seconds remaining in the game. So on 4th down, it's an all-important field goal attempt. Hold your breath here. The kick is good. Offense collects 3 points on the drive.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He's got a strong leg. I'm surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
After the late field goal, they'll kick it away. The offense a chance to tie it up if they can get into field goal position quickly. And a late timeout taken, just 4 seconds on the clock. After the clutch kick to take the lead, now they'll kick it away. The offense still a chance to tie this game if they can drive the field quickly. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Offense has a ways to go to get into field goal range. They need some big plays, and time is winding down. Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game. Quarterback unaware of the play clock. That'll cost them 5. There was so much anticipation, so much preparation on both sides for a matchup like this to begin the season, Kirk. That's a big W on a big stage here early.
Well, you get through camp, you wonder how the season's going to get started, and they cannot be any happier. Now we'll just have to see how far they can ride this momentum as we go through the first half of the season.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.